Shalom, Shalom, Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessing be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch, and in this quick lesson, to be honest, I really ain't got no topic at the moment. Well, what I'm gonna call it, but we're gonna go along the lines pretty much of, man, the elect, they're gonna be good in the end, man, right? Because when you read Psalms, the 73rd chapter, let me look real quick. I think it's 73rd or 2, 72 or 3. Let me look. Like here, where is it at? Satan. All right. 72. Okay, it was 73. Yeah, 73, because that whole chapter goes into, a psalm on Asaph, how he was pretty much, upset with pretty much how the man of the Lord was getting treated in comparison to the wicked. How, the wicked, they're basically just getting everything on this side. They're getting everything. They go to their graves peacefully. While the man of the Lord, the prophets, they constantly getting fucked up left and right. Say some dying, some gruesome deaths, and it's just a hard life. But there's an end all be all, because later on in that chapter, he goes into like, now, I understand that what is the end for the wicked, right? Because they living good now, but that's because this is their consolation. So of course they're gonna, Lord gonna allow them to do what they want to do to a degree, because they're still not gonna be able to get to do fully what they want. But the ones that serve you, how about you know what, Isaiah, I think it's 50, 55, 59. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it. Fuck, damn it. What is this? Oh, there it goes. Yes, okay. Isaiah 59 and 15. It says, yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And Yahweh Bashan Shah saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So you depart from evil, man, you make yourself a prey for Satan. Meaning now that's when Satan's really going to begin to fuck with you, right? Luke 22:31, Simon, behold, Satan desired to have you that he may sift you as wheat, right? So, man, you come into this truth, you start serving, then your life is going to get harder. Your life is not going to go the way you want it to, majority of the time. Now, not to say Lord ain't going to throw you a couple bones here and there, like, hey, go ahead and enjoy that bone before it's all gone, but, hey. So it's not just all bad, but, most of the time you're going through it, to be honest. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Luke. This is Luke chapter 6, and I'm starting verse 20. It says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven, of the Most High. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. All right. So in other words, because was Ecclesiastes 7 chapter, it goes into how the house of the wise is in the house of mourning right now, right? Meaning, why are we in the house of mourning? Because of all the abominations that's being done in the midst thereof in this place, right? There's no righteousness here, man, right? It's nothing but straight wickedness, and the more wicked you are, the more status you get in this society, man, right? Popping another man's woman, popping another man, or getting popped by another man. The more wicked you are, the more how you are in this society, man, which is completely, off. So, and like I said, blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. It made me think about that first Proverbs, Proverbs, the first chapter as well. How the Lord goes to how you gonna laugh at your calamity, right? Because when all hell break loose, the only ones that's going to be able to laugh in that day is going to be the elect, because they're gonna be good. They're gonna be protected. All the hell and suffering they've been going through before the before Jacob's trouble, reaches like at its highest, when shit's really bad, because we already in Jacob's trouble, it's just not as bad yet, then, bro, like the elect, they gonna be laughing. They gonna be good. Isaiah's the 65th chapter, man. They gonna be well taken care of by Yahweh Shem Shai, because they kept the patience. They suffered in the names of Yahweh Shem Shai, and no matter what the cost, no matter what it take, no matter what Satan threw at them, On the read, it says, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." Right? So it's a blessing to be persecuted pretty much by these wicked niggas in the names of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? They sitting there, calling you all kind of names. Man, y'all hate. Right? Y'all hate. Well, the Lord hates, man. Scriptures goes into that. Lord hates. You can't get that. I mean, that's just one example out of many. But, we're going to be the blame of what's going on in this world, even though we're not doing shit, but just reading the Bible. And Esau's just doing the shit. Right? So it's going to be a blessing to be hated by men, because everybody here, majority of these people down here are pretty much wicked. Anybody that's truly righteous is not going to hate you, because if anything, they're going to love you. Right? Because you serving Yahweh Shem Shai. But, we're going to be hated here, and that's good. You want to be hated here. Because if you love by this world, man, hey, man, that's me. You're more than likely a false prophet. All right. It says, "Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets." All right. So our reward, if you endure to the end, is going to be great in heaven, man. It's going to be great in heaven. If you endure, though, you endure these things, man. You take that persecution, man. It gets to the point to where you might have to give up your life, be a martyr for this thing. And you're not going to die no evildoer's death. Not this go around, at least. But read verse 24. "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." Right? You got all the thing. You got all this money. There's nothing wrong with having money. It's just the love, as scripture say, man, the love of money is the root of all evil. If you have money, if you make 6 figures, that's cool. There's brothers that I know that make 6 figures. That's cool. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it if you're making, money your God? You love it. Meaning you'll do anything to get it. You know what they say? You could buy a nigga for cheap. "But woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger." Right? This gluttonous ass, world, man. Like, you chilling, man. You ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing, right? That's kind of the spirit y'all in. But guess what, man? Y'all gonna have have a whole lot to worry about, and y'all gonna be blindsided by it. It says, "Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." Right? Thinking everything is a damn joke. Thinking everything is funny. Thinking shit is sweet. But guess what? You're gonna be weeping in Jacob's trouble, man. You're gonna be crying. You're gonna be in the spirit of despair, which means hopeless, to have no hope. All right? It says, "Woe unto you when men shall speak well of you, so did their fathers to the false prophets." So yeah, it's woe to. That's why I said, man, it's destruction unto you that when men speak well of you, because if these dudes are speaking well of you and they're wicked, then what that makes you? 2 + 2 = 4, buddy. All right? So, yeah, man, because things are gonna flip eventually, man. The ones that are in the house of mourning are not gonna be in the house of mourning anymore. They're gonna go into the house of feasting, and vice versa, right? The ones that are in the house of feasting are gonna go into the house of mourning, man. The balance of it, right? You didn't want to, because either way, you got to go through that hell, right? It's like it's the memes I be seeing. I've seen. It was like staying fit is hard, but being fat is hard. Choose your hard, right? The elect is the one that are being fit right now, right? But it's not easy to. But being fat, it's not easy being fat either. I mean, it's not easy fun being fat either, right? It's hard being fat, but it's easier to do. All you gotta do is just eat, read around, and sit down and don't do shit every damn day, right? Either way, it's hard for both, right? Yeah, it's hard right now for the elect, but they gonna be good later. Where for the 2/3, it's easy for them right now, but hell, it's gonna be hard for them later. Choose your heart. Simple as that, man. Because things are gonna flip eventually, right? These niggas that been scoffing, lying, being false prophets, doing everything and not fearing Yahweh Shem Shai, bro, they're gonna pay for this shit, man. They're going to pay, and and the elect, they gonna get the last laugh, in the end. So stay focused, man. Pray to the Lord to get you back on track. Fast if you need be. Do whatever you got to do to stay focused, because we here, man. We here. Anyways, Lord willing, y'all was satisfied, edified. I want to end it out by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yeshavala.